Hi everyone, I'm Ofalango and welcome you all in Grammar in Detail. If you are new and not subscribe the channel, so please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get some more videos about grammar. Today we are going to discuss the di-transitive verb sentences from active voice into passive voice, and we have got today the modal auxiliary verb can and could. Let me little bit define for you people modal auxiliary verb can and could, which we have already discussed in previous lectures. But today we will discuss how you are going to change the di-transitive verbs in modal auxiliary verb can and could from active voice into passive voice. As we have discussed, can is a modal auxiliary verb and could is the past of modal auxiliary verb can. But in secondary level, it can also give the meaning of present. Then that will be less stressable than can. Can means 50% and could means 40% in present. So their usages in detail we will be learning in modal auxiliary verbs when we will start learning the usages of modal auxiliary verbs. Like can is modal auxiliary verb for 50% and could is for the 40%. Now let's begin the simple sentences of modal auxiliary verb can, the di-transitive verbs from active voice into passive voice. Simple sentences which make simple statement, and di-transitive we have learned that those verbs which need two objects, indirect object and a direct object. Indirect object means living, direct object means non-living. And without any missing of one object, the meaning won't be clear. Sometimes it will be wrong. Actually it needs the sense of two objects. That's why we use the di-transitive verbs. Like I say, he teach me. A question arises, what does he teach me? If I say he teaches grammar, or he can teach grammar, whom can he teach grammar? Then I'll say me. So both objects are necessary. He can teach me grammar. And if you want to bring the direct object first and the indirect at the end, so we will take the help of a preposition that is known as to. He can teach me grammar. He can teach grammar to me. In passive voice, there are four ways to change the di-transitive verb from active voice into passive voice. Now our causative di-transitive verb is teach, that we will change from active voice into passive voice into four ways. I can be taught by him grammar. I can be taught grammar by him. Grammar can be taught by him to me. Grammar can be taught to me by him. First you will bring the indirect object first in place of subject, and then after that you will put by him grammar, grammar by him. Then you will bring the direct object first, the non-living, and then by him first, to me at the end, to me at the beginning, by him at the end. So sentences will be in this way. I can be taught by him grammar. I can be taught grammar by him. Grammar can be taught by him to me. Grammar can be taught to me by him. Next we have got the negative sentences, those sentences in which we deny the statement, reject the statement and refuse the statement. He cannot teach me grammar. He cannot teach grammar to me. I cannot be taught by him grammar. I cannot be taught grammar by him. Grammar cannot be taught by him to me. Grammar cannot be taught to me by him. Next we have got the interrogative sentences, those sentences in which we put queries, ask questions. Can he teach me grammar? Can he teach grammar to me? Can I be taught by him grammar? Can I be taught grammar by him? Can grammar be taught by him to me? Can grammar be taught to me by him? Next we have got the formal sentences of modal auxiliary verb can and di-transitive verbs from active voice into passive voice. Can he not teach me grammar? Can he not teach grammar to me? Can I not be taught by him grammar? Can I not be taught grammar by him? Can grammar not be taught by him to me? Can grammar not be taught to me by him? Last we have got the informal sentences, those sentences in which we ask question, put queries and we ask them in an informal way. Cannot short form is can't. Can't he teach me grammar? Can't he teach grammar to me? Can't I be taught by him grammar? Can't I be taught grammar by him? Can't grammar be taught by him to me? Can't grammar be taught to me by him? Next we have got the modal auxiliary verb could. It also gives the meaning in present in secondary level, that is used for 40%, which we will discuss now. The simple sentences of modal auxiliary verb could. He could teach me grammar. He could teach grammar to me. In passive, I could be taught by him grammar. I could be taught grammar by him. Grammar could be taught by him to me. Grammar could be taught to me by him. Next we have got the negative sentences He could not teach me grammar. He could not teach grammar to me. I could not be taught by him grammar. I could not be taught by grammar by him. Grammar could not be taught by him to me. Grammar could not be taught to me by him. Next we have got the interrogative sentences, those sentences in which we ask question, put queries. Could he teach me grammar? Could he teach grammar to me? Could I be taught by him grammar? Could I be taught grammar by him? Could grammar be taught by him to me? Could grammar be taught to me by him? Next we have got the formal sentences of modal auxiliary verb could in ditransitive verbs from active voice into passive voice. Could he not teach me grammar? Could he not teach grammar to me? Could I not be taught by him grammar? Could I not be taught grammar by him? Could grammar not be taught by him to me? Could grammar not be taught to me by him? Informal sentences, we have got those sentences in which we ask question, deny the statement, and we ask them in an informal way. Could not short form is couldn't. Couldn't he teach me grammar? Couldn't he teach grammar to me? Couldn't I be taught by him grammar? Couldn't I be taught grammar by him? Couldn't grammar be taught by him to me? Couldn't grammar be taught to me by him? So these are the sentences of modal auxiliary verb can and could from active voice into passive voice, how you are going to change the ditransitive verbs into 4 ways. Hope you got today's lecture. Wish you best of luck. See you in next lecture. Goodbye.